So, are you wondering if your kitchen looks cheap? If your answer is yes to this question, then keep on watching, because in this video I am going to be sharing with you 10 things that of course make your kitchen look cheap. This is a part 1 of 3 episodes where I'm going to be sharing with you all the things that of course make your kitchen feel cheap. And of course in this particular video I'm going to be sharing with you some of the things that you can do to ensure that you solve these problems on your own at home. Hi, my name is Latifa and welcome to my channel. If you're new, we are all about interior design decor, where we inspire millennials on how to decorate their spaces for them to feel happy, comfortable and cozy in those particular places. So with no further ado, let's jump right into the first reason why your kitchen looks cheap. So the first thing that makes your house look cheap is the mismatched colors in your kitchen. And why I'm saying this is because this is something that is oftenly seen in so many kitchens, and we do this not because it's ignorance, but because it's something, maybe the colors that we love, let's say favorite colors, and sometimes these favorite colors may not be the best for your kitchen. So you find the island is a different color, the cabinets are different colors, the countertop is a different color, the floor is a different color, and all that. So when you combine all these different colors together, there's a lot of confusion happening. And with this, of course, you find that there's no structure in the design of your kitchen, and of course, leading to the kitchen looking cheap. So you want to avoid this by, of course, just coming up with 3 colors. Let's say the maximum colors that you can work with is 3. You can work with 2 so that you give the design style that you're going for some contrast. And if you have, let's say, 3 colors and you don't have a clue on how to use those colors, there are a variety of inspirations in the internet that you can use to, of course, give you ideas on how you can incorporate those different colors and design a very modern kitchen. So when you have cluttered countertops, maybe let's say for lack of enough storage, or maybe due to the busy day-to-day activities that we may have in our lives, this of course gives the overall feel and look of a kitchen looking cheap. So you want to ensure or want to avoid having a lot of things on your countertops. So of course, by taking away and clearing off anything that is not necessary and is not needed on the countertops. When the countertops are clean and neat and seamless, of course they give the high-end feel and look to your kitchen. So this is something that of course you want to apply, especially if you want to have that modern minimalist feel to your kitchen. Not enough storage in your kitchen, of course, makes your kitchen look cheap. And the reason why I'm saying this is because when you don't have enough storage in your kitchen, you're led to have things on top of your countertops, on top of any surface really in your kitchen. And this tends to bring the feel of disorganization and lack of structure and plan in your kitchen, leading to a cheap general feel and look of your kitchen. So try to avoid this by, of course, DIYing your own storage units, or even customizing your own storage units that can accommodate those extra things that you may have. In that way, your kitchen may look spacious and seamless and clean and well organized at the end of the day. Too many appliances is definitely something that of course makes your kitchen look cheap. I know sometimes due to the excitement of displaying the appliances we have, we may feel that it's the right thing to do, but rather it actually makes your kitchen look cheap. So try to not have so many appliances in your kitchen. Just have the necessary appliances that you need to be able to function, or your kitchen to function. If you have any appliances that you don't need to use, give it away or do whatever you need to do with it, but don't allow it to be in the kitchen or in a place that is actually seen, because if the appliances are many, then that means the kitchen is cluttered and everything is everywhere, and this leads to a general feel and look of a cheap kitchen. Appliances that don't match in your kitchen, of course, makes the overall look and feel of your kitchen look and feel cheap. And sometimes, we buy things out of, as I've said, we have certain favorite colors that we like and love, but sometimes we do this not realizing the harm you're actually doing to the kitchen. So try to be minimal when it comes to colors and buying appliances, and just get, same color appliances in your kitchen. In this way, everything looks seamless. Even if you have to leave anything on the countertop, then you find that it's almost matching to the color scheme that is happening in your kitchen, or matching the color scheme that is in your kitchen. In this way, you end up having a high-end feel and a high-end look. Are you enjoying the video? If yes, let's take a moment before we get right into the next tip or reason why your home looks cheap, and subscribe to the channel right now. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you get notified when we upload new videos, especially now that you're actually doing a series of reasons why your kitchen may look cheap. Comment down below and let me know which reason resonates with you most, or something that maybe hit you while you're watching this video. Just share whatever you have. I'll be happy to read about it. Let's get back to the next reason why your home looks cheap. Old and worn out appliances is definitely something that makes your kitchen look cheap. So in the spirit of mismatched appliances, then try to avoid having the old and worn out appliances in your kitchen. As I've said, it's very simple. Just try to get rid of any appliances that you may not want to use, or that you may have that is still functional. If it's something that you really have to have and that you really use a lot of times, then just try to play or look for a way that you can have it match everything else that is in your kitchen, or match the color scheme that is happening in your kitchen, to avoid it making the kitchen look cheap at the end of the day. You also have an option of, giving it away or selling it and then topping up something and getting something new. I am not saying people to go and break the bank here. All I'm saying is that you can still get something that is modern and that feels, up to date with the budget that you have. You don't need to have the old items with you in your kitchen, especially if you're that person that really wants to have a modern kitchen style. Then this is something that you really need to take it seriously, and of course apply and be able to get the right appliances for your kitchen. Oversized appliances is definitely something that makes your kitchen look cheap. And I know some of you are looking at me and wondering, like, how is that even possible? Well, it's possible in this way. In interior design, there are of course certain rules that you have to follow. And if you're not particular and specific with those rules, then you find that things tend to go wrong. So what I mean by this is that before you buy any appliances for your kitchen, just try to ensure that you have the right measurements of the size, in terms of where it's going, and all those things before you go and buy any appliances. In that way, you avoid buying an oversized refrigerator or an oversized oven or stove. And in this way, of course, you have the right size appliances for your kitchen. A kitchen needs to have enough space for movement. And if you don't have that, then you clearly have oversized items in that particular kitchen. So try to buy things that fit that particular kitchen. If you have a small kitchen, then you don't need to get the biggest of a fridge or the biggest of a stove or oven for your kitchen. You can always go for a medium or a small one, and when you move, you can always sell those ones and top up and buy something big. If you have a bigger kitchen, then of course here you have the luxury of buying something big that can fit and be accommodated in that bigger space in your kitchen. So it all depends really in terms of the space and the size that you have. In this way, you have the right space and you have something that makes the space look high-end and feels like it's meant to be there, if you know what I mean. So worn out drawer knobs is something, of course, that makes the kitchen look cheap. And this may happen especially for renters who, let's say, have rented a space, and sometimes they're just ignorant landlords out there who do not consider when someone new comes in, and they do not bother to change certain things. So if the doorknobs are old and worn out, then this is something that is making your kitchen look cheap. So if you're renting your space, this is what I can recommend for you. You can always remove those doorknobs for the cabinets. Buy your own new drawer knobs, put them in the cabinets and use them. In that way, you're going to have a more personalized customized kitchen that is modern and of course that feels high-end. And when you're moving out, don't forget to put them back, or if you're generous enough, you can always leave them, of course. So this at the end of the day is your choice to make. But if you own a kitchen and it has those old drawer knobs, then you can always replace them with new ones. This of course elevates the feel and the look of your kitchen. Or if you don't want to replace them, maybe let's say because of the antique patina kind of style it has, then you can always repaint them to give it that modern feel and lift the look that they have. The options are limitless, so it's you to decide on what to do for you to have a high-end kitchen. Did you know that having an organized cabinet is something that makes your kitchen look cheap? Yes, this is definitely something that makes your kitchen look cheap, because when your cabinets are not organized well, you find that things are all over the place, and that actually sometimes it collects a lot of dirt in there because you're not organizing the space as oftenly. Sometimes the cabinets are see-through or made of glass, and this is a very bad look to have, especially when you like entertaining and you have guests coming in your kitchen. So you want to ensure that you avoid this, of course, by organizing your cabinets, cleaning your cabinets as often as possible, and of course organizing and reorganizing over and over. And by doing this, of course, you find extra space that you can store extra things and extra appliances, so that the general appearance of the kitchen looks clean and seamless. And this is something that of course brings a very high-end feel and look to your kitchen. So plastic trash cans is definitely something that makes your kitchen look cheap. And I'm laughing because plastic trash cans is one of the things that I have in my kitchen. Please don't tell anyone. But I tried as much as I could to match the appliances I have, but that is not an excuse. So this shows you that is not something that makes the kitchen look high-end. So try to replace that with something that looks high-end, and of course is going to modernize your kitchen and make it look and feel high-end at the end of the day. So having said that, if you like this video and if you like these 10 reasons why your kitchen looks cheap, then I'm sure you're going to enjoy this other video here about 10 reasons why your home may look cheap. So make sure to watch it. I recommend it highly. So that was it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching till the end of the video. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and like it, and of course share it with your friends and family members. So have a wonderful day, and thank you.